What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I forgot to check if Vibrant Visuals was on. It's gonna be off. In this one, is it off? I can't tell. I don't think so. In this one, we're doing the thing I said I was gonna do, which is the ruined Puppy Playtime Chapter 1. Hello, Amelis. Hello, I love to animate. So maybe the title's misleading because I say building, but it's more of a transformation than an entirely new build, which is, I guess, what the title would imply. But either way. Hello, Huggy. Hello, Rear, I want to say. Hello, crew. Hello, Christian. Let me see. Is it on? Yes, it is on. Okay. That's like all I need to do. Just take off my night vision and I'll be able to tell. So I do want to show with the night vision on this really quickly. So for those of you who either didn't watch the video or just want a better look at it, you can see everything I did. It's a lot for sure. This was like over the span of probably a month. Although it didn't take as long as that makes it sound because I just didn't work on it very often. Hello, Dogcat. Hello, Spelokey. Hello, Heidi. Hello, that one weird guy. Hello, Nathan. Hello, Walter. Hello, Mouse. It's impressive. Thank you, crew. Hello, Cloud. Hello, Toxigoon. Hello, man. Getting a new phone? Nice. I need a new phone. Yeah, sure, Nathan. I'm fine with that. You can do that. And you should have operators, so if you need to change the time of day, feel free. Hello, games are good. I really struggled with some of these sections because I found with Act 3 in comparison to this that Act 3 was a lot easier because it's not very much. There's so many different sections and you can only do the same thing so many times, so. Do the block gradient. I can also do it by hand like an absolute madman, which is what I've done, so. I don't use any sort of add-ons or anything, it's all just by hand, and I prefer it that way. I don't necessarily care about efficiency fully. Efficiency is a later problem, you know what I mean? But yeah, this part might actually be my favorite, where the smokestack just destroyed this. I am very pleased with how this turned out, and I want to do more of these kinds of builds because they're really fun. They're quite concerning, but yeah, not concerning, time-consuming. And difficult. So some of the interior, I didn't actually touch anything, as you can see with this, but like, you know, some things are affected, so as we go through, we'll kind of see what needs to change and what doesn't need to change. I know one thing immediately, and it's, it's this hallway. Basically, I just structure blocked this cyan bit down, so that just caused it to do this. Oh, that's weird, because it cuts off, like, perfectly. No, yeah, 24 hours is better. For that, T-Jock was correct. Okay, I really don't have ideas for this, which I'm finding might become a problem. Sort of fast here. No, okay. Hey, who's that? I'm just gonna leave the doors. That's fine. I will teleport you here. Boink. I'll be in here. Don't mind me. Nuclear bomb exploded? So true. Yes, Nathan, but if you have to change it, that's fine. I don't mind. Do whatever you want. It's fine. Because I can just change it back, obviously, whenever you're done. Hi, T-Jack, by the way. Well, now you know what time I'm gonna stream. Oh, one of these is dark oak and one of these is nether brick, so I could have them work. That makes more sense. Sure. What do I do for, like, the floor? And alternatively the ceiling, but Mainly the floor. Okay. What? Did I just never texture that? That's embarrassing. I can remove the back to hub button, because that won't matter. Nice, Christian. Yeah, I think out of all of the stuff I've gotten, that just, like, might be my least favorite, but I also don't really like the one that I got a ton. I don't hate it, but, you know, there were ones I would have rather gotten, so. Let me make sure you are operator. Okay, yeah, you are. Turn on Viber visuals, that's tragic. But hi, Chris. Hello, Super Foxy. Yeah, that's a thing. So what I'm hearing is you don't watch my normal videos because it's been up for a few days. I'm kidding. I mean, it has been, though. I didn't lie about that. But yeah, that changed. There was something I wanted to say. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I said hopefully everyone is having a good day or night yet. I am for the most part, if I didn't. The next Backrooms video is done. I won't tell you what it is, but I'll tell you I'm mad at myself because I have a detail that I realized later would have been cool, but I already finished the video by the time I realized that I wanted that detail to exist. So it just doesn't, unfortunately. But I think it's still cool, and that just means I can imply it in a different way later, so it's fine. Now, who invited this Nathan guy? Can we get a ban on him, please? What seems fun doing other stuff? Okay, see you later. Yeah, as man said, Spirit Halloween. Spoiling my bad. I did, but yesterday's video. Hello. No, but I'm kidding. It's a joke. Relax, you snowflake. Anyway, Cinnabar is gonna be great for this, I think. I kind of want to make his eyes just like pure black voids. It's like, oh yeah. I might leave the dark oak signs actually. And then I also want to, if this can be changed, make it black. I can make it work. No, I do not. Generally open worlds. Sometimes I will, but Nathan is only joining right now because he wants a screenshot, and I trust him to not set everything ablaze, so. Although if I go over to, Garden of Gangbang later and I see that everything is just up in flames entirely, then I will know who did it, so. Can I, like... Of course you're not gonna connect, because why would you do something I want you to do? Okay, I swear this just was a thing that they broke. But are you guys seeing on the trapdoor texture this line? Like at the... You can't see my mouse. But the bottom center of it, like right next to the text box right now, there's just a little slit in the side of the trapdoor where you can see a gap. Yeah, Garden of Gangbang's my favorite. Spirit 2026. They haven't even released the theme, bro. Like... Once I can get into my own store, I don't own the store, but once I can actually get my, like, you know, my hands on either setting up the ISC or seeing it set up, then I will start to deal with it. And just kind of all this stuff, because I'm not gonna start building it before I've seen that, you know what I mean? I know it's been leaked and stuff, but still. Hi, Nover. Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. I might just be dumb. Boop. Now we got a command for that. I did see the GTA pre-orders are up. Y'all might hate me for this. I don't really care. I'm just not a GTA fan. I don't know. It's not my thing. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. So somebody can take the fall with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8. So I could do 3, 2, 3. That would be symmetrical. And would look like that. Is there like a smaller version of a chain? Like something thinner than a chain? If not, I might replace them all with fences and then just have like these two have chains at the bottom so it looks like it's pulling. That might be cool. I'm gonna do that. It does, Nathan. It does. For sure. I'm gonna go fire twice in the demo. We don't ask questions, man. Once I can get my 30% though, I am buying Doomsday Online. That I think is my favorite prop they've shown so far. Oh, I know what you are. You don't need to exist. I'm gonna try to like clear some of this stuff out here. Just because. Yeah, like all of these little creatures in this front room, I think are better off being gone. Where's sulfur? Sulfur's in the stone. Right. On, when it was in, experiments, it was just down here. So I'm, like, confused from that for some reason. Exclusive bundle. I did not buy the movie exclusive bundle, no. I got the poster, but I didn't really wanna get all that. I wanted the popcorn bucket, but I just ended up not getting it because I was like, eh. I didn't feel like it was worth it enough for me. No, it is Pomni. So I'm missing 3 things still from them. I'm missing the Kinger lamp from my first order, and I'm also missing the poster, which is on the way. And then I have a different Pomni plush, not the one that I got. I got 2, because I'm just greedy. Okay, so now we're uploading that. I see how it is. For Popular Playtime game. I mean, Chapter 5 is probably my favorite, but I do feel like Project deserves to be mentioned, because Project is a very good game. Although, I've just kind of, like, slowly faded out of the Poppy Playtime. I don't want to say glaze, but I kind of do, because it's kind of correct. I just, like, I still think it's good, don't get me wrong. I just, like, I don't know. Move on to other things. I guess TADC is my current thing that I'm, like, crazy for. I will watch episode 9 tomorrow, even though I have already seen it. You bet I'm watching it again. Let's go. Okay. And then the edges can be diorited. I should have done this before the leaves, but I didn't think about it too hard. What room? I'm gonna pick one room that's just gonna be overgrown to the brink, basically. And what room should that be? And, sure you, I guess. Not sure why I only grabbed stairs. That was poorly planned. That's fine, it works. I'll actually get out you as well and do that. For 9 a.m.? Huh. That's weird. Is it good? Yes, it looks good. I haven't seen or heard anything myself. Whoa, Chris, what? Is anybody like Metal Drones new merch will be dropping every now and then. Yeah, but my thing with that too, like I love the merch drops. Okay, so you can't put them in water, noted. I love the merch drops after episodes, but if there's no episodes coming out, like I feel like you're just releasing merch to make the money off of it to an extent. Like what more logically can you do? I don't know. Kind of feel like it just would be, it'll be weird without having episodes to be, you know, fueling the desire to buy merch. Although I'm probably still gonna end up buying more, I can't even lie. I just hate like spending the money on something that I'm not actively watching in any sense. So it is kind of strange to me. Fun TADC. Well, yeah. Surely there's some sort of profit though, obviously. With how much merch they sell. No, 9 is the last one, Nathan. So I could have the middle. Well, actually, would it make more sense for that side to be the one that's dipping? Probably. Because I can then use the hallway to do that as well. Okay, that's not... Why is that there, actually? Oh, because, right, I was like, this should have been not like that, but no, because I didn't structure block the wall at all. It was just this row. Okay. I know, I wonder when they're gonna... Oh, okay. Meanie. I wonder when... I don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, not the direction I was speaking towards. I checked earlier to see if they had anything yet, like a premiere up, and they did not. Sugar Succeed. Succeed, not Succeed. I never watched it, so I really don't have any opinion on it. TADC is the only glitch show I've actually watched anything of. Sure. This might not be like a ton of stuff going on at all times because I kind of just don't feel like I know what I want to do. I'm gonna do these right now because I'm definitely gonna forget about them. I think certain rooms I'll go crazy with, and this might end up needing to be a 2-stream thing, but we'll see. I'm debating what I want to do for streams. Like, I don't know what my plan is even for the rest of this week. Okay. Family Guy movie? I've never seen Family Guy other than clips, so I don't know if I would be really into that enough. Thanks, Fortnite Club. I don't play Fortnite, so again, like, whatever. Cool, I guess. Congrats, you did something, but it just doesn't matter to me. Also, hi, good. Nice. Enjoy it. Good luck, Nova. Yeah, this is the end of chapter 3206, where we leave the factory as it's blowing up. Like there? Maybe one shorter like that. It's like in the middle of those two, in my brain. That's fine. I'll deal with that. I thought about buying the Pomni one. I don't care for Jax enough to want to buy it, but I don't know. The Pomni one I would like, though. I almost did instead of the Animates when I made the first order, but it was like, the Animates was just a lot cheaper, and, you know, for the size difference, it didn't really, I didn't see it as enough of a immediate, like, whoa, you know what I mean? So I went with whatever. The only issue is if I try to do this, that doesn't really make sense. That also doesn't, but it's fine. I could make I could make it symmetrical. That would be kind of funny. I probably would see the Bendy movie in theaters. I don't know. I feel like it depends when it releases. Because, you know, it could be in that frame of time where I just no longer am caring for Bendy like that, and I'm just like, eh. Whatever. Okay, that worked. Although you actually need to be a block lower, which is kind of lame. Wait, do you? No, not necessarily. Because I could have had the mangrove there. Although I think this idea actually makes more sense. So yeah, that's fine. Wasn't there a Hello Neighbor movie announced? I swear that was a thing. Yep, perfect. And then I feel like I should also take a chunk out of this one somehow. Even if it's just like that. Yeah, cool. I wouldn't want to go in there, that's for sure. No drawing ideas, it's been a day. That's unfortunate for you. You should find some. Called The Power of Two? What's it about? Crack, deep slate. That's not the correct version. There we go. There will be a live action. Oh god. I don't know why the concept of live action for Hello Neighbor scares me. I mean, it makes sense. I'm not saying that. I just feel like that's gonna get butchered harder than anything's ever been butchered in the history of movies. They compete for limitless power? Oh. Interesting. It powered off or something. Okay. I guess the couches can chill. I don't really think they need to be altered. Would Cinnabar work well here? Yeah, actually, wow, you work really well. That's cool. Just where I wanted you to be placed, 100%. Ron Swanson is... Mr. Peterson. Oh, God. I feel like I know who you're talking about, and I can't be bothered to Google because I'm lazy. And Google actually isn't free. They've been lying to you. It costs it doesn't actually cost money. I just said that because everybody on the internet, every time anybody asks for anything, is like, Google's free. It's like, yeah, I know. Thanks. Not that I'm ever the one asking. To be clear. That feels radioactive. Like the Imagine Dragons song, you know? This feels looking good. 25. It 100% is better than 25. 25 was not that good. At least in my opinion. I feel like it could have been much better. I don't think you can see it, T-Jock. Well, you can from the mobile app. Hello, Nando. Imagine Dragon D's nuts? Okay. But I know if you're on your phone, you can go to the profile in the same spot, and there's like a listening stats or something, and it shows you your top 5 songs per week. I don't think you can see more than that, but it's dumb. It's real dumb. Can you place a... You can! That's crazy. Is that connected? It doesn't matter. They won't notice. I kind of want to make this poster, like, deep, like, darker colors. Yeah, no, me too. I want to know how many times I listened to, I don't know, give me a song. Radioactive by Imagine Dragons, since that was, I just mentioned that a minute ago. I'll go with it, why not? Yeah, that's cool. Favorite animatronic? Doomsday is probably the one that I'm most likely to buy, and I think my favorite so far. My number one always is changing. My number one all time on Spotify, when they did the funny thing recently, where they gave you a playlist for your top 100, was Comeback by The Score. Although I don't think that's going to be there for long, to be honest. Crackles. He's cool. One of the few clowns that I actually look at and am like, hell yeah, that's a nice looking clown. I should change Huggy's arm color. What if I made it? What if I just like removed it? That'd be kind of funny. I could patch it out like with clay. So I like do this in spots. That might be cool. Or it'll look absolutely awful, and if it does, it's not my problem. It's not like this is ever going to be used for anything anyway. It's just here for today. Hello, Tough. I just like... I don't know. I don't see a reason to switch, other than all of the terrible stuff about Spotify, but I just, like, I can't be bothered. We have premium, so it'd be a whole thing to just switch. Get the dome room out of wool. I don't think I would actually change it, because I use, anyway, I use walls for him. I can show you him since he should be here. Yeah, you see I use, like, mainly walls. Stairs and slabs wouldn't help me enough to change it. He looks naked like that. I don't know why. I don't know why. The lighter blue makes him look naked. Yeah, I'm going to. Although, believe it or not, I'm not at the dome room yet, so who would have guessed? Am I right? Just kind of want to round the corners. I feel like that would have been better to do anyway, just like in general. But whatever. ISE leagues. I'm just gonna wait until I... What am I trying to do here? Just gonna wait until I, you know, get to see it in store. It's gonna be my waiting for build to start. It's better than that thing. I actually disagree, hence why I changed it. It's hard, because the shaping on the one that I did here is better, but I think the coloring of the warped is better. But no, I think this one is an improvement slightly. We just need, like, a good blue wall that isn't prismarine, because that's not good. You know, it's awful. What do I want to do? Not like it matters either way, though. I mean, you're never gonna see that Huggy. He's just in the build at this point. Like, he's in the new version, but if I'm not doing a tutorial for the new version, it's not gonna matter. So, whatever. I'm lower, but it won't matter. Right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, whatever. Rambly the raccoon? Start soon? Yeah, no, I know, man. I've heard, so. That is almost an Among Us. But that is generally the first indication for me that it will be soon. Although, I really have no way of knowing until I'm told. Crazy concept. Wait, I can use concrete powder since there's another layer underneath already. Didn't mean to grab out cyan, but we're going with it. Hello, Luciano. Saw the vid. Nice. Thoughts on it? Okay, this will be flipped. You know, that actually worked better than I expected. Represent characters, no Rage Bait edition? No, I haven't done the Rage Bait for these yet, and I also haven't thought about it. I'm removing the stools because they're bothering me for some reason. Should also take the TVs down. It's kind of diabolical. Every single one of them. I did that, I think, and did I do that in Act 3? No, but I definitely had some weirdness going on with water. I'll see if I find a room that makes sense for. I'm just thinking about a lot of... Maybe electrical would be cool for that? Would also be the worst room possible. But no, I could do something with having the water being all over the place. Hello, Blockstars. Huggy Wuggy Cookie Monster? That would be a good alternative. Oh my gosh. Last year was awful, man. It was so bad. I sincerely hope that this year will not be a replica of that. Okay, what do I guess I could do this and then have the TV sitting on the ground. Sure. Especially the Pink Panther is wild. Anything else other than just like dismantling the middle of the ceiling because I can't be bothered to do anything else? What's above this actually? Hmm. Wait, that's weird. It's double layered, so that makes enough sense. But wait, I have an idea what I could do. Not even that, though. Like, at least for me, man, not even that. That doesn't matter at the end of the day, whatever. The thing, you expect it. But it was, for me, the just timing of everything was weird. Felt a lot more just of a mess than previous years. So for cubes. I'm debating doing a soccer field that can use the sulfur cubes. I think that would be cool. Chapter 4 pipe? I don't know why I would do one of these. This doesn't make any sense. But, shut up. But on the contrary, I think it's funny. Hello, Dreams. Hello, Rover. Purple Tom from Tom and Jerry's favorite PPT3 villain. So true. I love that one. Okay. Yes, it would be. I never realized how much that was actually in that chapter until building it. Or building some of it, at least. Okay, I'm gonna actually go cobble deep slate, I think, here. And then you, and then I'll need regular diorite. Because I gotta add blocks around like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Doesn't matter if you're a builder for this. This is entirely solo. So, nice try. Builder or not, there are projects that are solely mine. And this kind of is one of them. I only say kind of because it's like... This will at most be 2 streams, so... It's not like I'm gonna be working on this for like a month or anything, you know? It's not gonna take that long. That also, you could just say them. Maybe I take them, maybe I don't. I kind of... It's hard with this, because I'll have visions for certain things, and then I won't want to deviate from those visions, so... It can be weird. Okay, this is, looking okay. I don't know, I gotta get all of it figured out. And then I might take the water dripping idea for here, because I feel like this is just a perfect spot, and then I could figure something out with the floor, I don't know. So far as out, yeah. It'll be pretty nice. Well, your bottom texture is different than the top, isn't it? Yeah, I remember. What did I use you on? Oh, it was the custom. It was for something in it. I don't remember what. A ceiling for I think it was the last hallway actually. It's so weird. I like it. It's just weird. Not what I expected. I'm trying to actually remove boxes because I just feel like they don't fit at this point. I wouldn't add more because this would be anyway after, you know, it would have been abandoned. Like, this would be after the game would take place. So if anything, there'd be less, you know? Or something. I do see visions in my dreams. I feel rhythm, too. I know that wasn't exactly the line. I'd added the two, but... shut up! I do gotta add rubble, though, since the ceiling is kind of a little caved in. Even though it doesn't really make sense, I do like how this looks with the pipe. Hello, Richard. This is... It's in the same world. It's just a structure blocked version. Do I have the pit room? I don't actually think I do. Yeah, well, that's a problem. It's fine. We'll just close the vent off before pit room. I entirely forgot about that. That sucks, too, because I had an idea for pit room. But, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I could maybe structure block it over, but I actually think it'd be too low. Just looking at how far down I am. Yeah. Yeah, T-Junk, exactly. How'd you know? It's also harder and harder to breathe. Okay, anyway. It's like a darker version of... literally, the smooth stone is just that. Because I wanted to, like, have a water puddle, but... I don't think I reasonably... I could just flood the whole room. Have it fully filled to the brim with water. That's perfect. I kind of want to do, like, almost a moat around the rubble. It's kind of weird. What if I just replaced all of these with slabs and then waterlogged them? That might be interesting. Or at least most of them. Well, you're a slab now. Some divisions. T-Jog, do you want a song you haven't heard before? I got a recommendation that I thought about sending you, and then I never did because I didn't know if you'd like it. But... I don't know. I always debate that anyway. So... Thank you, Groom. So, why there's the one on the panorama that is just like really stretched out for some reason. It's kind of goofy. It's I'm just gonna say it because I can't be bothered. It's called "Until We Disappear" by Any Given Sin. Hello, Laser Wolf. Wait, I could do water damage to the walls. Oh, I have a backrooms level idea that would have to do a lot with water damage, and I'm just thinking about it right as I'm kind of... no. As I'm doing this, because I'm like... How the frick would I actually do that? You know what I mean? How do I make water damage? Like mold. I can use glow lichen, like, stuff like that. No tutorial for this map. No, as the video would have also said. For the exterior. Custom stuff I generally don't, just because. Noted. It better be. Or else I'm gonna be sad. Follow each other. Perchance. Also, because as I mentioned a second ago, which I don't know if you heard or were here when I just noticed, but I don't have pit rooms, so pit room's not happening, which would kind of be dumb for a tutorial to be like, you get to do everything except for this one room, sorry. I don't want to do that to anybody. That would be kind of lame. Infinite factories in... Oh my god, T-Jock. Wait, what were we talking about again? I forgot. Why am I mad at you? Spinning your fifth one. Nice. I just... Oh my god, I'm dead. It's over. Oh my god. Cam. I love how stream lagged when that happened, by the way. That was really good timing. Anyway. As I was saying before, I almost lost my life. What was I saying? I love doing custom stuff. It's always fun. Yeah, I'm fine. Yellow using sulfur looks so much better than bamboo. I find with yellow wool, for some reason, bamboo still looks better. Well, to an extent. Sulfur is just weird. Make a hole in the room leading to the red hand and a car. It's like a drunk person crashed and fled. That's crazy. What? But then I have to change the exterior. You know what I mean? Where was I? Oh, yeah, here. Just starts? I'm probably gonna, yeah. That's probably the only spot I can logically think of. Sulfur is gross. Well, why are you eating it? This is definitely what that message implied. 100%. Can't believe you would eat the sulfur. Like, I know it looks edible, but it's not. Okay. Trust me. Huh. You know, I actually kind of like the double direction. Make a friend, I already have a hole in the ceiling for, so pretty much anything that I do is probably going to be related to that hole somehow. You'll see. I don't remember exactly where. Like, I know it's in the middle of the room, sort of, but I don't know exactly. Like, I don't even want to think about make a friend, because there's a good chance I don't even end up getting there in this stream. Hello, Horthon. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. I mean, it's pretty much just like where I am right now. You know, there's not much else going on. Although once because I'm about to be done this room, I think I can show you the main room. Pokemon book is in hot topic. Yeah, I saw that. That's so dumb. Be like, hey, guess what? Movie exclusive. Just kidding. Yeah, it was kind of lame, but not like I care. I bought it, or I didn't buy it anyway. I mean, here's this room, and then I literally only did this, and then the main room. Now that I'm seeing like Huggy with the clay here, I think it looks good. I kind of like that, the patchy look. You're banned, Nathan. Oh, right. I gotta deal with you now. Okay. Yippee. I'm so excited. What does it need to be? Door needs to be there. How many blocks above door do I have? 4, technically. So, 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, no. So I just keep being dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be off the second cyan here. That's where I need to be. Wow, that is high. Sure, why not? Maybe I'll slab it as well a little bit. In a second or 5. Thank you, Horathon. And the others who also said it looks good. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm kind of just going on a whim here, honestly. There's not a lot of thoughts going in my brain. You should watch the exterior, Super Foxy. Cough, cough. Glass is already gone. I forgot I made that quartz bricks. There became a point, it was after I had, like, taken the brief pause from this. Well, not very brief, but the pause from working on this in general, that I realized, like, I can just change blocks to make sections look different, and I started doing that with a bunch of them, and it actually worked really well, which was nice. Horadon, no, please, I'm begging you, spare me. Spare me from chapter 3 ruined. Literally any other chapter, whatever. 3, no. What Nova said. I mean, so is 1 by that logic, but it can always be more ruined, so. Precisely what we're going for. There. It would have to be the other way, but yeah. Like that instead. Okay, what's going on here? It's a little bit of distance, just a tiny bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then it should be there. I'm gonna do it like that. So just don't walk down there, you'll get stuck. This is gonna suck though, because I gotta figure out how to make the walls actually curve properly with this. Merch. No? Horathon? Did they like just post it? Or was it something from a while ago? Because I remember one video they posted that was called Kane's Requiem or something. After 8 had released. Draw Little Nightmares, Chris. One in doubt, Little Nightmares it out or something. Yeah, you should check out more of my tutorials. I put in a lot of effort for some of these ones that are just, like, insane. That I feel deserve more recognition personally, although I am biased, so... You know... This has been plenty of PPT. Enjoy the other stuff. The... FNAFs, or the TADCs, or whatever. Hi, Char. Okay, yeah, no, I did see that then. Yeah, I remember that one. Okay, so it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be like that if I have it straight, but I don't want it straight. I want it to block off. So it's all kind of curving. My dreams may be big, but my nightmares are little. Yup. Nah, you gotta draw it first. Draw it to immerse yourself in the atmosphere. 10 ones, you should. Refresh ones especially. Those are the good town ones. Or city, whatever you want to call it. Town or city, I guess is correct. Either or. Okay, Mr. Poster. Do I just push you up one block exactly? I mean, yeah, this side. But the right will have to be pushed up by 2. Which is awesome. I love that. I love that for me. 1, 2... Wait, what? Oh, no, it'd be light blue, 1, 2, and then a cyan concrete powder for some reason. And I can't even be bothered with the huggy arm, so it's out. I'm just removing it. I actually think it was also on the other side, but no one has to know. Yeah, sure, Horathon. Just, like, yell whenever you want to. Or do some equivalent of that. The nightmares are what makes the dream special. Something like that. Into my bed attempt. I feel like my FNAF out of anything that I've done is probably the most, like, distinct to me, because not saying that's a good or a bad thing, for the record, but mine are very, I don't want to say stylized, but the way that I scale them is just, like, very abnormal compared to what everybody else does. Hello, Yanis. Okay, sulfur, and I guess I'll stay with the netherrack, whatever. Actually, no, we're cinnabarring today. We're new blocking all over the place. I'm just gonna go block picket since apparently it doesn't want to grab them from the creative inventory. Freaking loser. Anyway, I didn't say that. That wasn't me. It was the ghost of Christmas past. Hello, bed. Okay, there we go. Hello, Nectar. Welcome back, man. Just remember the ghost of Christmas past in school today. Why were you learning about him in June? Anyway, I had a feeling it was gonna be a little sketchy today with the internet. Because, like, directly before I started stream, it was not having a good time trying to load Discord. And I was like, yep, that's a good sign that it's gonna just be the most annoying shenanigans ever. And I seem to be correct so far. Welcome back, Moose. FedEx Gaming. Combine them? Question mark? I forgot about FedEx Gaming, wow. Okay. No, wait, Chair is here? I already knew Char was here for the record. I just wanted to call him Chair. Only reason I said anything. Sam Map does in Edward's office. Nice. I love that one, actually. That location, just like in general, is such a cool looking area or thing. Yeah, no, I agree. And hello, TPPS. I would have loved like an actually just destroyed version. Pennywise from online only to in stores? Interesting. I hope he's filler. I don't want to set him up. I feel like he'd be terrible to set up for some reason. What? Huh? Horathon? I'm a doormat? Well, that's not very nice. You guys hearing this slander to my name? Calling me a doormat? Unbelievable. Hello, I seriously need sleep. Real name. The realest name. Smiling critters. Like, in what way? Like, with a mod, or like... What do you exactly mean by adding the smiling critters? You love standing on me? Okay! That's great, Horathon. Same thing? Okay. Alright. Nova Rover. That's great to hear. Can I call you Sleep? Are you cool with that? Just want to make sure before I start abbreviating things that you don't have like a vendetta against that version for some reason. Oh yeah, I feel like I should put something else on the floor. Oh wait, I could add the carpets back. Or alternatively, I'm gonna use stone buttons instead of carpets. Why are you on the wall? I didn't place it there, definitely not. Stepping on you, what's not to like? The stepping part, mainly. I mean, mods. I don't really feel like it's hard because I don't want to add anything modded to any like of my builds really. Although I do have a mod that I could play around with that has smiling critters. I've got the Bedrock add-on or whatever. Out of context video. I do have leaf litter in the main room here. Just a little bit. But I'm trying not to do the same thing in every room. What was I responding to? Oh yeah. Every year we have the April, or not the April Fools, the New Year's video where I'll do out of context quotes. Okay, rest in peace, stream. What is going on with my wall? Was the wall structure blocked down? Oh, so it was. Okay. I didn't actually know it was like that. Noted. I'm gonna try to copy the hay bales perfectly, because I don't know why. Are they actually... Did you say inverted? Okay, no, not quite. They're almost, but not quite. How about the middle? No hay bales? Apparently. Hello, Oliver. Bet $20 Boxy will be in chapter 6. I hope so. What should you build next? You should do FNAF's sister location if you haven't. Come by fast. Yeah, true. Wait, I'm in the wrong spot. Frick. Chris, this is your fault. Sorry, I had to pick someone to blame, and you were the last message I read. So, it had to be you. Someone screaming? Sorry, is it like a fly or something? I'm kidding. There you go, Horathon. Also, there's another comment. Hello, JFits. Who was I? Oh, yeah, Popular Time or FNAF? I think I enjoy playing Poppy Playtime more, but just as a whole, FNAF. I do like me some FNAF. Best room? Yeah, I agree. He'll still be around on Discord at least, so you know, you got that, but he had DM'd me before he announced it, and I was like, oh, damn. But I respect the decision because there comes a point, right, as a content creator. I'm going to yap about this for a second, so forgive me if I don't read any chat messages. But there comes a point as a content creator to where you're trying to balance both enjoying what I forgot to... You're both trying to enjoy what you're doing while also, you know, listening to what the people want, and there can become a point, and very likely will become a point, to where you feel like you're pressured to go in one of those directions, and you feel like either way it's the wrong one, because you're either not enjoying it enough, or just like, you know, you're not getting the, I guess, statistical results you would want. And I feel like, I can't speak for him, but I feel like that was definitely something for him, especially as he's, you know, moving on with his life, doing doing whatever he's doing. I don't know, I haven't kept up that much. That, you know, that was definitely the better decision to make, because yeah, there's a lot for sure that I think those of you who watch YouTube, and especially these people who make the maps and the tutorials and stuff, that you don't really think about how much goes into that, and it can definitely be draining sometimes. So I respect him, and good for him, honestly, for making that choice, because it's definitely a hard one. What, he's been on the platform for 8 years or something? To just take 8 years and say, yeah, no, I'm done, is certainly a hard decision to make. But I do think it was the right one for him. Because I know where he's coming from. Yeah, man. I don't want to say it, but yeah. It's just, how much can you build the same game and the same couple of things without just burning yourself out on it, without really feeling like it's still worth that time. Like, in general, yeah, he's a great guy. I love him. One of, if not the most, like, the coolest YouTuber I've had the chance to actually interact with. Him and JD Game are the two that I like. I think have been the most fun to make content with and things. Fine, or I thought. You know, he's happy with what it is. Yeah, me too. Like, you gotta feel for him. But again, if he made that choice, then I'd imagine that is a hard one to to just be like, yeah, I'm done now. I could never. I mean, eventually you'd have to, but you know what I mean. Would threes work, theoretically? I hit it here. Actual purgatory. Favorite mascot horror character? I kind of want to just, like, look at the lobby, because what games are there here? It's not going to be a Ban one. Probably Prototype. It's between Prototype and Ink Demon. I don't, like, really... I'm not a huge Bendy fan, but the Ink Demon just such a cool concept. Especially within the not the updated, the Dark Revival, how he, like, the power, I don't want to say power up, because it's not a power up, but like the, whatever they have against him, the funny things where he turns into the baby Bendy. Hello, Raphael. Who? Oh, I don't even know what happened. I was too busy yapping. So, probably for a reason if I had to take a wild guess, which it's not a guess. As far as I'm aware, except for maybe T-Jock. Sorry, T-Jock, I have to pick on someone. I don't think any of the mods are on a power trip. Or the signal tower. Oh my god, Little Nightmares reference. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I got a little excited. Hi, Ender, by the way. I'm sorry. I just completely ignored you. Who's this Ender guy? Never heard of him. Moving on. You love clowns? That checks out, seeing as you are one. You know, why didn't I do this on the original? That looks so much better. Can't believe I didn't think of that until right now, and the fact that I wasn't trying to think of it for that reason. And you get a timeout, and you get a timeout. Hello, Kian. Nice. Chapter 1, Part 2. Enjoy that. Benny's a pretty chill one. I'm just gonna do this horathon. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. Thank you, Nova, then. Me when I literally... I try to make my points pretty clear. How did you join? Like, you... Oh, my God. Literally instant. But anyway, I try to make it pretty clear whenever, like, I'm doing something like that. Like, I'm not gonna be looking at chat, so if I don't read a message, my bad. But, you know. I've tried my best to make the experience for everyone as easy as possible, but y'all also gotta listen to that one too. So I kind of want to drop this whole thing, just have it on the floor, except it's gonna be bent so it can go around stuff. Oh, hi there. Hi there. Welcome to my schoolhouse. Or whatever he says. Ask questions? No. Just don't spam questions. That's when it becomes an issue. You know, if you're like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite... Like, don't do that. Hey, Horathon. Hey, Horathon. What's your favorite color? Answer me. What's your favorite color? Answer me, Horathon. Answer me. What's your favorite color? Answer me. What's your favorite... Come here. What's your favorite color? Just, you know, just in case you needed a demonstration, that's what you shouldn't do. I guess it'll be derailed. I don't know. Favorite color? Sorry, could you repeat that? You know, actually, to answer this, so navy blue is like my personal favorite color, but I've started to really just like green in general. Probably because all of my branding is, you know, green at this point, so I can't hate the color. Just the whole chat is what's your favorite color. That's crazy. Statue. An excuse to make your own redesign of the prototype. I could. I'd say driving not cool enough. That's crazy. I see how it is. Favorite SpongeBob character is a question I just saw. I don't know. Favorite color is Ban Ban. Yeah, I love that color. I feel like I don't know. Mr. Krabs, maybe? Get off the ground. Oh my god! Oh, bro, zooming. Oh, what a madman. Anyway. Literal. Wait, I should make pinball. I should do that. Do you know how fun pinball would be? Would you guys be like interested in Sulfur Cube minigame tutorials? Now that they are out and like there's so much potential. I can. It doesn't let me. Come back here. Come back here. Yeah, it's not letting me. Unfortunately. I thought you could. That's weird. Get some airtime, loser. There we go. We continue to add the walls. The walls and the walls. You guys nice, Oliver? Sounds like a fun time. Golf? That'd be cool, actually. You should make a pinball crazy. If you aren't gonna hate your life doing it, Horathon, I'd prefer 5, but whichever is easier. Okay, I think that's this room done. Heck here, it was raining this morning. I think it was a little stormy, I don't know, but also hi, Agent Mothman. Golf when you catch the ball. Why would you do that? Them cubes. Yeah, I did see that. That was pretty cool. My girl chapter on a decorated pot and shard stickman on it. It's like a trash can. I want to see what the stickman shard is. I played around with these one day. Probably not called AIF as expected. Is that the stickman? It's the only one I see looks like a man. That's the warden, I think. No, maybe it's not. It's called Mourner, but it might be the warden. Creeper, I can tell that. Yeah, I think this is the stickman. I'll make one in survival. Maybe when we do the survival T-Jack. Sure, half and half, why not? For the doctor screens. If you want, sure. I don't know if it's worth the effort, but you can. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm also not gonna... I'm kidding, I would use them. I always use composters for trash cans because, I don't know. I just started doing that randomly in some sort of a refresh or something. And no, it wasn't even refreshers before then. But what I like about composters especially is you can do this. Like you can fill them, you know. And then the bone meal texture, like here, also can work. Hold on. I'm getting sidetracked, but hold on. Nope. Okay, okay, I'm not crazy. It's not lined up. Or there's a gap. Like there's some sort of a gap there. Oh yeah, no, it's right there. Okay, cool. That's definitely his name, yep. Time for a Bitter Giggles hideout, that's his name. Big Peanuts, a little bit. I used it for horse feed, I think it was. Feed, not feet, for the record. I know I kind of just like didn't... The last letter there was just like non-existent, but I didn't build horse feet yet in Minecraft. Don't worry, that's for next year. It's unplayable now, because I didn't notice it. Actually, I have probably noticed it before. That is a... I'm gonna refuse to comment on that, actually. I would never say such a thing, though. Just know that. And I'm gonna have to ban you, Horathon, so hope that's okay. But no, do what you gotta. You know what I think would be a really cool touch here is replacing the light blue concrete with Skulk, so it's like a night sky. Although, unfortunately, that's gonna get replaced, but too bad, so sad. Skulk replace light blue concrete, and then I also gotta do the cyan concrete powder, which I could actually do obsidian for you, couldn't I? Wow, that actually works. I'll have to darken the clouds too, but I'll tend to that one in a moment. Horse feet tutorial when? Oh yeah, coming soon. I know, the long-awaited one. I have some like really ambitious tutorials I want to do. Well, I mean, I say that like this map wasn't ambitious, but they're just like things that I can't feasibly... Well, I can feasibly do, I just like don't ever feel like it's something logical that I could work on at a given moment. But I think they would be really cool. I've mentioned one of them a couple times. I don't know if I've mentioned what the other is. And I also forgot what the other is, so that wouldn't help. Wait, that's actually so cool. I know that's like not accurate, but leave me alone. Titanic tutorial? If Nathan's here, he's gonna disagree with me when I say this, because he does every time I say this, but, I just, like, can't make boats. I suck at it. And Titanic would be no exception. Don't know why, I just have never really been good at doing so. JDC and Popular Them take place in the same universe, but they don't affect each other. I mean, yeah, reasonably they wouldn't, even if they, like, they could, sure. You could have a lot of things that are coexist that just wouldn't really change each other, you know? Because there's no... There's just nothing, I don't know. But I mean, I guess technologically speaking, it would kind of make sense because of how advanced both of them are. Hello, Gookman. Can build real. There's always a weakness, though. What do I do with this wall? I guess nothing. I'm kind of fine with this just being the darkness. Mark of not responding. That's good. Have you asked it nicely to respond? Bet you didn't try that. Works 0% of the time. Damn, what about... Huh? I need to go check if this is in the actual chapter 1 now. Hold on. Hey, look, this one's so nice and... it is. No longer. What about Throwback Thursday? Who mentioned that? Oh, did Speedy? Yeah, Speedy did, okay. Never mind, I got there. Sorry, I'm only half paying attention. I gotta place block at some point, so... You never... Okay, whatever. I'm so smart. One might even call me the smartest. These are getting replaced with... andesite, I guess? I don't know. Have fun, Oliver. Thank you, Ravel. Hi, BGA. What list, huh? The watch list? Okay, the walls, the walls, the walls, the walls. What if I just removed the ceiling? Actually, that'd be kind of a valid reason for the clouds to have fallen. Hold on. I might have just accidentally come up with the greatest idea of my life. Hello, Andre. Message, I don't know. You can be on my watch list, man. That's okay. I know that's exactly what you want. I do love whenever I do these, because a lot of the time I try to find logic in choices that I'm making, but every once in a while I'll make a decision like this where I'm like, let's just take an entire ceiling off with no explanation and have it just missing. It's kind of fun. It doesn't need to necessarily be sense. Yo, Toxicoon, I appreciate that. Pretty epic. Hopefully you shall enjoy that when you get it. Hello, Happy. For chasing. I would hate it if they did that, though. Only because trying to navigate over all this would just be a pain. Would every other block work? Oh my... Is a 2-block center. Which is... I think it's there, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. What are we... Never mind. I'm gonna just start twiddling my thumbs or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll say this. There very well could be a long stream Saturday. I'm not sure. I haven't marked on the schedule as so, but I just might not really be feeling it. It'll either be that or survival is the alternative. So we'll see. I know some people here would prefer the survival. Not to name any names, but T-Jock. Sorry, my finger slipped. But anyway. That was the reason that there was no video, yes. Although I could switch some things around, and I could technically post the Backrooms video that day that I have. Although I kind of want that to have its own day, where there's no stream. Because I feel like it's important. Release the hounds. I gotta, not necessarily talk to specifically you, T-Jock, but I gotta talk to some people and figure out exactly what I want to do, because I don't know how much I want to open this. You know what I mean? I want people to be able to join, but also... Well, you saw my message, so... If you know what I'm talking about. That didn't just apply to that, so... Yeah, sure, Chris. Go for it. I gotta do this. Hello, Joshua. Yeah, exactly, Exactly, Mouse. It did. It's also the reason I'm, banning you. Because my finger slipped. Actually, my brain slipped. That's a more valid excuse, I think. I should have this, like, fallen, like I did on the exterior with the one door that was actually part of the custom. But we're the That was terrible. If it crashes or if anything dumb happens, just refresh it, please. The internet just hates me. It's the Xfinity experience, as we like to call it here. Your left toenail slipped. Where? Where to, Captain? I kind of feel like it'd be funny to have the sign down. Okay, well, I can remove Huggy firstly. Since I know you're not going to be here. You don't need to be here. You're gone. You're way deeper in the facility. We don't ask questions, Toxigoon, okay? We don't. We accept it. Also, with the way that I built it, it wasn't. As you can see, it would have been here, so it wasn't actually connected to anything. Thank you, crew, although he's gone now. Like you said, yeah, but Huggy gone. He long gone. Well, also within chapter 2, no. I cannot be bothered with all that. Pit room could potentially be added, but no, I don't have room for, I don't think I have any room, period, to add pit room. Because, I extended it after the original tutorial for chapter 1. So it goes way lower, and yeah, I don't have room. Because I never expected, I don't know why I didn't actually plan on doing pit room. I guess when I structure blocked it, I was like, yeah, it's easier to take pit room out. Because, you know, but whatever. That's crazy, Chris. That is absolutely wild. Oh yeah, this also has to be down. Literally fell off. It's crazy. All the cool blocks I like using for detailing cause lagging drives me mad. Yeah. That's one thing with vibrant visuals especially that I've really started to dislike, is the fact that you have, like, glazed terracotta causes lag, mud does, anything that's reflective seems to cause lag. So that becomes an issue for sure. Although it is what it is. Are you saying because the thing you just said about the Among Us, Chris? Bye banners. Never want you. Never want to see you ever again in my life. Actually, the biggest disgrace to mankind. I should have like chips of this down, but that's so much work. I don't want to replace the blocks with signs so they're flat with the banner. Okay, I think I got dark oak signs. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got dark oak signs. Wait, actually, T-Jock's asking the real questions. I might need image proof here. Six, right? I'm not crazy. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm stupid. Big difference. For some reason. Okay, that's great. I'm just gonna do this. Sulfur use? No way. Anyway, away I go. Hello, Blazing Mellow. Same, honestly. I'm excited to rewatch it for some of those scenes. I'm gonna force my Pomni plush against her will to watch it. Because my Pomni plush has a will, definitely. It's gonna be the greatest thing anyone's ever seen. What are you from? Oh, you're from the Shine, right? So I guess I should add you like that, huh? Different? I don't think so. I don't think they'd do that. There could potentially be a couple things changed, but I don't think they would change the entire ending. It doesn't really make sense to me. Mouse, it's been fine so far, so I don't know what you think's magically gonna happen to it. It's gonna grow legs and walk away or something? Like, I'm just... I'm not gonna do anything weird to the plushie. It's fine. It's a plushie. Car for an edit? Oh, I am not a car guy. I'm just gonna name my car. I got a Ford Fusion. So, go with that one. It's so kind of weird to say I have a car. You know what I mean? It's like a weird thing to be like, yeah, you know, I got one. No big deal. Okay, gross. What, T-Jack? Oh, okay. Never mind. Now I see Chris's message. I don't know why you're judging him. Like, he's got a fair point. He doesn't, but this isn't connected anywhere. It's just floating. All right, well, you know what that means. We're bringing it downtown, bringing it down on top of us. Do you know that? Does anybody know that song here? Chris, I'm mainly looking at you and T-Jock. You're the two that would, if anybody did. Is it 6? It is 6 this time, no way. Your series? I don't think I did. I'm not sure. Is this correct? Am I lined up? How am I off? Okay, there's another one diagonal. You do? Okay. I figured you would, but I wasn't sure. You know what they say about assuming? It turns you into Ming. Yeah, it is BGM. But as I mentioned earlier, I mean, good for him, you know? No sense continuing to make maps if you're not enjoying it. So, already this morning? Perfect. That was your studying for the quiz that I'm about to give you on that song? Not actually. Yourself with more Poppy? Why not? Honestly, just keep it coming. You know what I mean? Just keep it coming. I was gonna say it's never too much Poppy, but I'm definitely past the point of too much, I think. How many people here, show of hands, even though you guys can't raise your hand for me to see, but how many people here are following the Ban Ban 2 tutorial right now? I'm getting somewhere with asking this, don't worry, I'm not just asking it for fun. Starship, but I've never listened to it. You should. There's another one for you to listen to. That one I've started to recently enjoy a lot more. Make maps. True, I'm still here. I'll be here for a while, probably. At this rate. I got nowhere better to be. Other than the occasional spirit time, but, you know, not like I'm gone during that either. It's just, I'm not really active. You are Maz? Nice. Best part 6. It's not bad. It's only, well, it's not that many anyway, so. Finish chapter 2 of PPT 2 first, or chapter 2 of PPT 2. Yep, that makes sense. Hello, partygoer. Also, if I didn't say hi, I don't know. I saw the message and was like, I'll get to it in a second, and then I don't know if I did. This looks amazing. Thank you, thank you. I just have, I don't know. The more that I've built, the more I've kind of found like particular strats and stuff to build quicker. And wow, that actually looks crazy without even touching anything else. But yeah, and I only ask though because so as you guys know, Ban, or as some of you may know, Ban 3 is done. It's ready. I'm ready for its tutorial. Obviously, I'm not gonna start it until the 2 one is completely out. But I'm already kind of at that point to where I sort of want to start 4. But I also don't know if I do at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it'd be fun, but I was just curious how many people are following the one that's currently going before the next ones are kind of becoming relevant to me. I don't even want to, like, do anything else with this room. Oh, I missed that block. That's another one I gotta go change. Actually, I might not even, I might just leave it. It's fine. I'll switch it here, but I guess. Really probably put someone else building the pit room where Huggy falls. Nice. That room is something else for sure. Fortnite? Map making in Fortnite's a thing? Four's fun to make, but it's also hard because of how big the kingdom area is. Oh yeah. I'm mainly worried because that one's got another one of those like elevator kind of, not elevator, but like the kind of lift, how it has the giant square in 3. You got another one of those, but you're actually walled in, which is probably going to be more annoying to fill. Oh yeah, I did know that. It was a creative mode. I guess I just never thought about map making for, for Fortnite, because why would I? I guess I don't think about Fortnite much, period, so that's the first thing. See you later, crew. Okay, never we're on the other side of the world. I actually have my bands laid out pretty accurately, so I can. The funny thing is, I can show you exactly how far over we are at this point. So at least at the point that I am building, because yeah, that zero's over there, so ignore that. You start here's 1. Where's the main entrance? This is the main entrance. Where this command block is, I think. Yeah, where this command block is the main entrance. So you go down, no big deal. And the distances down could be further. You go right, then you keep going right, then you start going forward. And then I know they definitely didn't think about this at all, but you actually end up going back left underneath the previous area. And like you're way over here on the left, and then you go down again under where I have 0 placed, although that's not Zero's actual position. So yeah, it's quite far for sure. Although I'd imagine you just eventually continue to go in one direction rather than continuing to cross back and forth, because yeah, also I can show what I've done so far, sure. Here, the main room. You got a ceiling hell over here, I don't even know. Once again, I'm just like destroying the ceiling in every room, apparently. Genuinely no ceiling is safe for me. You got this room. And I am currently working in the dome room. But I might be done with this. I don't know. I don't see anything else I could immediately do, so. In all fairness, though, I don't think PBT is much better with, like, where you are. Because specifically, I can't show here, but specifically that train ride, you just are, like, in Narnia at that point. I don't even know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to, like... I should add something on the floor. Will hanging roots place on polished diorite? Oh, I have an idea. No, you don't. Oh, whatever. I have an alternative. If I'm standing on it, it's 34, so I need to be at 35. I just can't see anything. Wow. Like there, maybe? If I don't go, I'd rather go not far enough than too far. Yeah, because now I can, like, rough the edges more. And I'm gonna leave the colored tiles, because I think that looks cool. And actually the middle platform as well, why not? Yeah, I am, Nova, my bad. I'm not planning to break it, though, no. Your roof is safe from me. The Bloodlust a lot? I love that song. Probably my favorite Dayseeker song. It's a banger. I've been, I know, you guys are gonna find this shocking, mainly, you know, the people who keep up with my music interests, but I've actually been listening to a lot of Citizen Soldier recently. Never done that before. For those who are unaware, that's sarcastic. It was alright. I didn't like it at first, but I've started to enjoy it more. Hello, Hera. My day's going good. How is yours? Yeah, I do, T-Jack. I do. If you say what I think you're gonna say. Why is there gray concrete up here? Who placed that? Who did that? Obviously it was me, but that's besides the point. Why do I know, right? Crazy. You haven't at all, Mouse, have you? Yeah, okay, there it is. That's so true, we could, T-Drunk. Might as well copy the coordinate while I'm over here. Stuck in the abyss. Oh, that's weird. What are you from? Oh, you're from the top, I see. Do you remember sulfur walls? I did, yes. Well, I replaced them in 3, but none of the others. I actually only care about 3 actively. You know what's funny, though? I already recorded the tour for 3, so you're gonna see pre-sulfur changes. Which I think I only changed one thing, actually. The bamboo stayed bamboo, but it's Giblet. I swear if I go over there... I'm just gonna say okay and leave. Thing. Ruby, no, fair enough, yeah. It's a little bit my thing. I kind of want to replace the floor with mycelium. I'm just feeling a little unhinged right now, I guess. There shouldn't be any cyan anywhere else, so... Wow, that makes the wires pop a lot more. Kick me Paul from PPT2. That's that character's name? I know exactly who you're talking about, but I didn't know that was the name of them. Interesting. Wait. Oh, there are no buttons on that side. Okay. That makes my life easier, because that means I don't have to place any period. Back hurts. That's what you get for not listening. Just kidding. You should try to not have it hurt. How about that? Is there another room, like, off the side of this anywhere? There's this hallway. I kind of want a wall that's gone that shows you into another room. That's not close enough. So yeah, this back wall. I'm just gonna take out this full portion right here. Right, you should have expected it. Come on, mouse. Come on, moose. Come on, meow. It's your name, right? Meow. Meow. I kind of want the outlet still there. Like, I feel like it'd be funny to do this. And just have, like, walls on the sides of it. Meows, yep, mm-hmm. That's him. Oh my god. Not only am I gonna turn myself into a pickle, I'm gonna turn you into a pickle. No one is safe from the wrath of my pickle. Sounds a little strange. Just a tiny bit strange. Just a little bit. Is it better than Moose? Yeah, this is the factory when Poppy burned down the whole factory, or killed, or blew up the whole factory and burned everyone alive. Or whatever Lily says, I don't remember. Excuse me. Yeah, what's up? Is there a problem, Nova? And Mouse, but I'm not seeing one really, personally. Are you I said that. Did you say that? I don't remember you saying that. Gone. Reduced to atoms. The world may never know, Taxigoon. The world may never know. These are the questions that I stay awake at night pondering over. Toward this version. I don't know if I'll do a separate tour, but it will be shown. Absolutely, I'll show it in full. Again, it might get one, it might not, who knows. Just move on. That's from, I didn't even know those from Endgame. I've just heard it been said before. I feel like my grammar is getting worse by each passing day. With each passing day. Oh my. A point proven right there. Could not have done that any better. Or worse. Not sure which at this point. Hold on, I feel like I need to do something here. There's a part of me that just feels like this is a requirement. That's horrible, but it wasn't intended to be good. It was intended to get my point across. Anyway. Oh, you can't be on. It's not allowed. We're going pretty much lightless, except for wherever there's lanterns, I will keep them on with soul lanterns. I'm replacing all of these, because, yeah. So, right, I mean, yeah, I would show the outside. That would be true. This is a coffee, yeah, it's not the original. What do the cubes do to your multiplayer? That's a great question. Mushrooms! Because I'm just like, I don't know what to add anymore. I'm just throwing things around and hoping they work. And mushrooms seem to work just fine. Yeah, sure, why not? And I want to mess up more of these, which I was going to do a second ago, and then I got distracted. Somehow. Shift! Hawthorne should still be in the world, yes. Yeah. He's vibing, doing his thing over there or something. It's just gonna be easier to play, so I'll do that. 5, right? Yeah. I did, yes, I did see the Frankie 2 trailer. Looks pretty good. I'm not like insanely excited for it, because whatever. It's Frankie. Not to say the first one was bad, it's just like, I don't know. Am I tired? Nah. Go to bed? I should. On stream, for real. I have just, like, not been sleeping well. I don't know why. Not entirely sure what my issue is, but... I feel like they announced, like, immediately. Or there was something in the first one that implied a second one. Like, I think the ending did or something. I don't recall exactly. Haven't either. I was gonna say, at least I'm not the only one, but I'd rather be the only one, you know what I mean? Doesn't change my fate if you slept bad, so... Freaking mushroom. The mushroom slander lives on. I should do more like that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you, and hello, the real player. Yeah, yeah, no, what a thing for me to wake up to at like 4 in the morning, Mouse, genuinely. What a thing. One of the messages of all time. I just don't feel like replacing you, so you're just gone. I'm not lazy, you're lazy. Okay, yeah, that might be fine. I'm not trying to go insane, because there's a part of me that wants to get this done in one stream, but I don't know if it's gonna happen, to be honest. I'm just going through here. Screw it. Yeah. Yeah, Nova, that sums it up well, for sure. We're never going to end. The next one's supposed to be the last one, allegedly. I don't think I believe him, but... Defy gravity, perfect. Now, we'll do that. And I kind of feel like I should have this door, like, broken open, or maybe this one actually would make more sense to have broken. Among Us, check this. Yeah, yeah, I was half asleep, and I was just catching up, because, you know, it's what I do. Since I had decided to wake up, and I was just like, okay, I think that's the opportunity that I say that's a good time to do that. This to be built? Yeah, a little bit. Although, funnily enough, I've used a lot of non-concrete for this personally. No, I kind of want like a... Oh wait, rooted dirt might actually work better. Eh. What could I use that isn't quite pink? Maybe you? 2 hours? No, actually 3 hours. 100 million hours. Take it or leave it. I'm leaving, personally. Perfect, yeah, just where I wanted that. One thing about the chapter mascot horror that I'm thinking about right now, because as I've been, you know, doing my own writing and also just been watching more movies and shows, well, mainly just, you know, watching TADC, the Backrooms movie, whatever. Um, with the chapter way that they do a lot of these, or like all of these pretty much, doesn't really make sense for like foreshadowing, you know what I mean? If you wanted to foreshadow something, you could, but it's not really gonna make sense. You're not gonna be able to effectively foreshadow something when each part of your game releases a year after the previous. You can't really get like a good traction on that. Because either people are gonna forget or you're just not planned for it. And I feel like I'm thinking about PPT because I thought of that when I did this. I was like, subtle foreshadowing to, you know, Kissy getting burned alive, basically. And I was like, you know what? They don't do that at any point. There really isn't any good foreshadowing, except for within the same chapters. But you don't have from one chapter to the next foreshadowing at almost any point. Live action movie? Is it live action, really? Hello, Daniil. Yeah. Yeah, no, that, Now that I'm thinking about it, shouldn't have let him away with that one, but I wasn't fed up at that point, so I guess I was like, whatever, I'll just tell you to not do that, but then you do it again, that, yeah. Should've just banned, for real, I should've. It's okay. I might do something, actually. Because I can technically change however, or whatever I want. I might change the warnings a little bit on that, or the times for them. Because I just, like, you don't deserve to get off the hook for this one. Skunna, you could've. You still could. I'm not gonna stop you. Feminine movie trailers are either really good or absolute trash. Yeah. I mean, you could say that about anything. There's a lot of creative people out there, but I also think a lot of people that do that stuff, like, aren't either acquainted enough with the art or something, but yeah. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. There was definitely another word I was gonna say or two. No hesitation is crazy. Just right to it. But, like, the more that I'm thinking about it, the more that it's warranted. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna pale moss the perimeter of this a little bit. Sure. What? That's crazy, Nova. Fair enough, fair enough. Hello, Laura. So because they're something I don't want to know, Toxicoon, honestly. I just people are weird. What do we even do with this room? I have a diabolical idea. Okay, so I'm gonna take everything down. You'll see why, because I have an interesting idea here, although I'm gonna kind of block pick things as I'm removing them. Ceiling will stay, ceiling's fine. But I want this to just be like rubble hell to walk through. And I can take whatever block, not necessarily exactly, like it doesn't have to be andesite walls, but as long as it is andesite. Did you, hold on, I'm gonna... Sim? Shut up! Sorry, I got a text message. Sorry, I just need to make my mark known. For once the ceiling is safe. Yeah, exactly. A moment in history, if you will. But I'm gonna re-add pipes to the walls, I just don't want them now. Until the next person comes through, Mass. Now, why the hell? Yup, I know it, I know it. Alright, now I gotta find an image for you. Why do I still have those? Whatever. I've got the perfect one. Okay, let's go say I know where it's on. Oh, nice. Pretty epic. I did this corner. All this was me. It's like all I did in this room, and I guess the vent. Hello, Liz. Yeah, the next one. Mouse. It's me. Good. Okay, anyway. Boop and boop. Yeah, I know my corner is the best part of that room. I'm kidding. I need stairs so you actually can leave the room. I do want to make sure that you can actually navigate through this. I do want it to be as annoying as possible, but it's gotta be possible. So. Oh brother, what am I doing here? Perfect for a chase. You're just like crawling over everything as you're being pursued. That would be awful. Genuinely. 0 out of 10 experience. What time is it? 4:12. I'm kind of hungry for some reason. I don't know why. It's not that time yet. It's only 4:12. As I just frickin' said. Oh my god. You know what? Sure, this one can go up. Why not? Hmm. Definitely cleaner, 100%. No lie detected. Yeah, this room actually might be the cleanest of them all. possible to pass? Not actively, no. Means I'm just gonna break the bottom of this. Okay. That, then that. Hide Limon somewhere? Oh my god, he's gonna be right here. I have a pipe running over him, and then I'll actually have this a full block. So yeah, you'll probably see him, but... It's hiding in plain sight or something. He falls apart and there's a room like this. That would be crazy. Huggy Wuggy is here. Everybody run, it's Huggy Wuggy, oh my god! That's good. I'll make sure to do the same, it's okay, Mouse. Yeah, I was gonna say something stupid, but I just can't even think. I don't have a brain. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I've got an idea. Black Hair Cave? What's that? Never heard of her. That wasn't even funny. It was stupid. It's only funny because it didn't make sense. Spreader art. Whoa! Whoa! When are you getting abolished, Horathon? When are you actually getting sent to, Alaska? It's not the same thing as getting abolished, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it. Shut up. Shut up. In episode 9, Jumbo Sauce explodes the digital lake. No! In episode 9, they start a restaurant called Spudsy's. Yep, that was where I was trying to go with that. I don't know why I just couldn't speak. What cave? I don't know what cave you're talking about. Yep, that's perfect. Why not, honestly? I just gotta make sure again that you... Whoopsies. Yeah, okay, that's a little bright. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no cave. There's no cave in Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. An adult. I swear if it actually is rated R, I'm gonna crash out because it should not be. Well, I have 2 rooms left and I just like can't do this. I don't know. I can't. I'm still alive, Nathan, really? I might stop it there. 2 rooms is weird though because I can't do much. Like there's not a lot left, but I mean I can go just like ham on those 2. So I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna really quickly show what I did though. What has happened in the beginning here. Chapter 3? I don't know what chapter 3 is. Oh, there's a wall. Because the mud is slightly lower, you can't walk onto a wall from it, and it's kind of annoying. There, apparently, that's news to me, TJ. Okay. Hard playtime. Yeah, no, I died. There's only one chapter. See, look, I built the whole game, and this is it. See, there's no other map. It's just this. It's a one chapter game. Yeah, what is a poppy playtime? I don't know. Yeah, what Horathon said. We're on chapter 1 right now. The only chapter. Rest in peace, Pillar. Deserved it, though. For real. That's pretty good. I can't complain. I will... It's funny the Steam is still there. I will continue this. Not next stream. But at some point. I guess I'll stand actually out front. That's more cooler. It's an actual refrigerator. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end there. So let me check the schedule because I don't remember if there's a Twitch today and when there are Twitches this week. We'll see. There might be one, there might not be one today. I have no idea. Depends how I'm feeling, but anyway, why are you Steve? You keep switching. Oh, there you go. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.